So the warehouse management system, in conjunction with the Carrera application, extends out how you store your products. It allows you to store your products in specific locations within a warehouse. Now, in the SAMCO system without the warehouse management system, you can store your products in a warehouse. However, the locations are simply an identifier of where they could be and not the actual quantities at the locations. Locations are also not dynamic. In other words, you can't simply add another location to an item quickly and easily, and you're also limited to the number of locations that the system handles. With the warehouse management system, you can have an unlimited number of locations within your warehouse, and those can be attached to all of your items at any moment in time. We'll take a look at an example of this using the location manager. So from the main menu, we're going to select location manager, and as in the other item inquiry function, you can now either scan, enter a barcode number, or look up an item. So we're just going to enter one of our items that we have here, and up it pops. Now you see over and above the item product information, what we've got on hand, etc. Below that we have a grid showing a bunch of warehouse locations, as well as the quantity on hand at each location, any product that's been picked from a location that's been assigned to an order. Can this location be used for picking products for an order, and what is the priority? And it defaults in the priority of the location that's set up. So inside the warehouse management system, that's usually where you're going to set up your locations, and it also allows you in there to define location priorities, and we can change that here. So let's say, for example, we want to delete a location. Let's say this location is no longer useful. We can select it from our grid and select delete location. It will prompt you whether you want to confirm that. We can say OK, and now that location is no longer available. Now you can't simply delete a location from an item if you have a product in that location. It won't allow that to occur. We can also tell the system that we don't want to have this location set to be pickable. So what that means, so when what I've done there is I've just clicked on the checkbox underneath the can pick. What that means is that when I'm looking at items in an order for picking, or if I'm putting items away, this particular location will not be available for picking product from. So let's say, for example, you have a location that's used for samples or warranty replacement or defective products or something like that. You can define that as a non-pickable location so that a warehouse person is not going to go around and pick the product from that location to fill a customer order. You can also add locations to a list. So let's say, for example, this product is available at another location. We select the add location at the bottom. We'll enter in, we're going to enter in a location, select OK. Now you can scan that location if you were there, and it will add it to the list. It defaults to a pickable, and it gives it the next priority available. We'll change that to something else. Let's say we want this to be the third in priority. We'll say OK, and it's now priority 3. Now priority is used for when you're going around and picking products. Let's say you have multiple quantities in a location, and the priority defines what is the priority for picking a product. So you might have an overflow stock that's kept in an odd location that could be a lower priority for this particular product. So that's the location manager. Again, it's the purpose of it is to allow you to manage the locations that a product is available at, and whether or not that it's pickable, and the priority that it appears in.